Hello and welcome. Happy holidays. May the light shine bright within you. This is Ayana Leahy, and I welcome you to Be One, Be You. We are diving into the precious light of oneness, the light within your heart, the light in this holiday season, the holiday commemorating the birth of an avatar, one of the great avatars of our time. It goes back 2,000 years ago, but here now we are experiencing, witnessing our relationship to the original teachings that were brought forth by his presence on earth. He stood for many, many things, many important things that were relevant to his time that most people were blind to, just as many people now are living that light, and many people have turned away from that light. Here at this beautiful time of Christmas, the Christ Mass, I speak of it in terms of the ancient way, the Essene way, the Druid way, the Celtic way, the way of the heart, the original way of the original Christians and the ancient Jews that lived in connection to the One. On our planet, we have moved closer to the source, the One, and we have moved away from the source and the One. On this Christmas day, on this beautiful eve of all that is, that moves through all time and space, the eve of your new beginnings. Think of holidays as your renewal of what you'd like to drop, what you'd like to let go of, what you would like to honor as being a great gift from life, from the universe, from your personal connection, direction that you are on with your evolutionary path into the light that you are. We all work so hard to maintain our position in the world, in our family, in our relationships, with our work. And yet, when we stop the ways that we hurt ourselves, hurt others, we begin to soften and step into that light that emanates and radiates, resonates from within ourselves. Take a moment at this Christmas and look into the light within your being and invite that small child within you, your Christ child, to come forth. How do you find him or her? You ask, you invite the part of you that hurts the most, that has been left to just live in their own world, to come forth, the child that possibly was not seen, received, heard, really embraced or recognized for who he or she really is. I invite you to do this by bringing beautiful gold light, the Christed light. Christ means illuminated. It's the illumination. The Christ within you is alive and well. Yeshua came to teach how to find that light, and yet his mastery teachings as the avatar, God in human form, did not last for more than 5 years in Israel. Bring in a ray, a beam of gold light from above your head and invite in this vibration of illumination As you bring in the gold light, allow it to flow down through the top of your head and flow through your throat, through your upper chest. Let it touch inside your heart, down through your solar plexus and through inside your navel, all the way through your belly, all the way down into the root of your body, your pubic bone, tailbone space. In between the pubic bone and tailbone is your first power point center. It's deep within your body. Allow your mind to relax down into the center, here where you find a new survival. The old fears, the ways that you hold on, begin to lose their grip. You realize that to commemorate and honor the Christ light within inside of you means that you are turning away from the externals being the true meaning of the holiday, but that the love that lives inside of you and finding that love and then sharing that love that you are is really the joy of this season. So that everything you give is coming from that love, that light that is inside of you. As you shine this beam, this ray of light from above your head, down through your body, look for this precious child. Look to see where he or she is sitting inside of you and surround your whole lower belly with light, turning your inner eye into a camera lens so that you are seeing and zooming in to find him or her at this Christmas time. And as you look for his or her eyes, send an inner message that you are coming back for you. You are coming back for him or her, and to ask him or her what he or she has been doing all of this time, embracing you. You are showing up. And during this time of the season of the year, life slows down but also feels hectic. Relax into your connection with him or her. Receive him. Receive her. And look for the light within them. Ask your precious inner child where he or she wants to live in your body and invite him or her in to where he or she wants to live. Bring in greater light inside your chest, your whole pelvic area, igniting that light within you. That light is pure love. It is that direct connection into infinite source. We have turned away from the oneness of source, God, all there is. We've turned God into a sky god that lives somewhere out there. And the teachings of Yeshua were to help people open to the idea that the light lives within you. Your soul is inside of you, and by returning to that light, you regain access and connection to all that you are. Sky God teaches us to live in guilt and judgment and fear. We separate from ourself. That inner light that you see in your inner child is the light of God. And that means that you have God inside of you. And what greater way to celebrate this Christmas than to wrap your arms of your heart around you, your inner child, that may have gotten lost in the shuffle and the hustle and the bustle of holidays. Whatever religion that you are in, know that the light is always what's inside of a holiday to come back to that light within your heart, to remember your sacred and divine connection. Earth, God, the feminine, the beautiful earth, the feminine birthing life, the feminine being the side of God that has been cut out, where women and the feminine in all men has been removed. On this Christmas, I invite you to honor your divine Christed male, your divine Christed female within you. It's so easy to stereotype and create archetypes inside of our mind of what that means. Your inner feminine is the raw, creative, pure power of creation. It has the ability to create, sustain, destroy. It is a power that ignites and opens your heart. Your masculine side of God, the masculine pure light flowing down from above your head, is here to support and create the structures of love, the structures that create unity. That's the pure positive masculine. As the softness of this day, of this time, as we move towards the beginning of a new year, I invite you to receive all of the you, the aspects, facets of your creative expression, and allow yourself to create, to make something, to eat for others, to put your love into it, but most of all, to receive the love that is inside of you and to fill yourself up with that light as your precious inner Christed child has a place to live inside of your heart. You begin to make room for what's real. You begin to face how you have abandoned yourself or betrayed yourself, rejected yourself, just as what happened to Yeshua, known as Jesus, Isha. And his presence on earth was meant to help bring people to their kingdom within, that light within, to find God within in order to create greater miracles, greater things on earth. Your spirituality is not separate from who you are, something that you have to attain. Your spirituality is how you face, approach each moment of your life. You're either caught in your head, always responding to how life is this, others are this, how life is that, others are that, and you create more separation. During this holiday time on this sacred day, I invite you to pay attention to really showing up, really being present. Drop in, drop down, really drop in to your body and take up space in your whole chest. And take up space as you drop down into your lower belly, your root, creating a new way of approaching yourself, responding to you. You're taking responsibility. You're learning how to respond to you. That's responsibility. You're choosing to show up to embrace and embody the truth within you that is first found in your inner Christed child. The love that is inside of you is immeasurable. It meets the love that is in the heart of God, in those still moments, sometimes felt in deep anxiety or pain, when you have dropped in all the way and you have felt that hopelessness or helplessness, and you deeply resign from empowering your ego self, who's always having to prove itself or push itself. You drop in and you ask yourself, how can I show up? What do I need to really show up? Are you an overstressed mom? An overworked dad? Are you feeling overloaded with having to show up for others? When you stop and look at the way the clouds are moving, the sun is shining, whether you are in a warm climate or you're in the depth of winter and it's cold, invite that inner light to warm you from the inside out. Invite that warmth to be the love that you have felt has disappointed you at times. And at the holiday season, isn't it so easy to have one's own expectations up and then to be disappointed? Listen, show up to yourself. Listen, show up with others. Take that extra moment to care about the people that you love and the strangers that you see. Let yourself drop into the light within you and open your own heart to the messages and the guidance that exist right from within you. Know that you are surrounded by that gold light that flows constantly from 10 to 20 feet above your head. It is your human divine physiology. There is a physics of oneness, I call it, that is the interconnection, the interweaving of the way that you flow with the source, the divine light, the power, the true power. Here on earth, we are experiencing so many levels of power struggles created through separating from the source of light from within ourselves. Spend time and moments coming into that light within you. Reconnect and reevaluate how you show up with your colleagues, your employees, with an employer, with friends, with family, with your own heart. And know that the true Christmas, the Mass of the light, is within you, and to come to the altar within you with great love. And through that great love, as you move and open into your heart, that's where God is. And God will meet you and hear your feelings, your thoughts, your prayers. God is always moving you and guiding you as you turn inside to the light that you are. You find that way. You find that intuitive physical connection. Wishing you a very blessed, graced, inspired, enlightening, and fulfilling holiday time. If you celebrate Christmas or not, know that celebrating your connection into the light of who you are and the light that you see in others and the light that you can bring into every situation in your life is truly the gift of being one in you, holding you in deep love. Merry Christmas. Until next time, this is Ayana Lehi.